how many people weren't able to go to the doctor? How many people are on Medicaid that need to go? I mean, the doctor is going to be so overwhelmed.
I know.
The dentists are going to be overwhelmed.
The eye doctors, they're opening their doors in Traverse City here. That's just an example, like you were saying, is that it's going to be just a rush, you know what I mean, of people that are trying to do catch-up stuff. And, yeah, we need to be ready.
And, for the people that are on Medicaid that do know that they can call and get a ride. If they don't have a ride, they can call and get a ride to their medical appointment. And then, boom, there's us. We're using that money that we'll be making as a company, doing the non-emergency medical transportation, and put it back into our charity, and use it for gas to get people to meetings, and people that maybe can't afford rides to, because people are like, oh, there's the bus, there's this, there's that. Yeah, that's cool. But we want recovery coaches driving, and that way, if someone's going to a meeting, they can go to a meeting with me, with you, whoever's driving that day. Mm-hmm. And, we can just chat it out, like that's the greatest part about going to the meetings. When I was living in sober living in Boyne City, I would always go to Charlevoix. First of all, I love the guys over there at Charlevoix, and the women too. Didn't mean that sound weird, but I love the people there. And it was about a half an hour drive, but we would have like a meeting on the way to the meeting in the car, and then on the way back from the meeting, we would have another meeting, and it was cool. It was just about recovery and about our days, and, a lot of goofing around, a lot of laughing. And I think that goes hand in hand with, just having fun in recovery. And I think to share that with people we don't know, that we're taking to meetings and helping out, I think that'll go a long way. And that's why we want recovery coaches. And what did Tori say about, I heard him say something about recovery coach training that NEMSAS was doing. Like maybe they were. Oh,
they're saying that they were trying to do parts of it online via Zoom or whatever, but I guess nothing really panned out. So they're just they got something in the works for when this COVID thing is passes by or whatever, and rescheduling it. So he said he'd keep me in the loop for the next available training.
And that's through the C-CAR. And, as long as it helps somebody, I can't really knock it. And, where I'm at in my recovery and the things that I've learned along the way, it's been a long battle. It's been a long battle for you too. Mm-hmm. But if you can take something out of it, just one little thing, why not? And it means something to somebody.
Yeah.
So, and it means something to us, like we're going to be looking for drivers. Are you a recovery coach? Give us the certificate. Let us see. And do you fit in where we're at? And we're going to be looking for volunteers, and it's all about when things open up, but it's also about we got to be prepared for when they do.
Yes.
I want to be in parades with 217 Recovery. We're going to need volunteers for that. I want to go to other events, and just say, hey, can we help out? Can we volunteer? Just to show you that, we are a part of this community, and, that's the things that you kind of need to do, especially when you're just starting out and you want to get noticed, is go be everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah. FedEx really made me mad today. I had to check that
sure
one.
Did.
And it was funny because, all right, so the microphone was like $200. It came with this other thing, and it wasn't just a microphone, but it came with a boom. And anyway, so I get a notification at 11:44, package delivered. I'm like, yeah. I'm like skipping to the steps, like it's my birthday. And I get down there, open the door, and nothing. I'm like, this isn't fun. Like, what is going on? Like, this, where's my package? And I come up, and I'm just like, and getting on the phone. I want to call FedEx and be like, well, where's my package? And at that time, I look up, and it's 2 minutes to noon, and I have a noon appointment with my therapist. So I couldn't really go drive around the block like I wanted to, or go chase the FedEx guy down. So I do the whole therapy appointment. I told her I was mad and because of this. And she's like, oh, well, you can get to check it. She's like, well, why didn't you just drive around the block? And I was like, because I have to be on this with you. And she's like, well, you need to, get your priorities straight. And I'm like, well, my priority would have been to go chase down my package. So, I don't know. So anyway, get done with her, and that's what I do. I drive around the block.
And you find it.
My package.
Yep.
At somebody else's apartment. So I went up. I look like a porch pirate, though.
Yeah.
And I did it real obvious, too, because I was, like, looking around, like, nobody going to see me. But I didn't do that on purpose until I got in the car, and then I realized, I sure as hell look like a porch pirate, because I was looking around, like, anybody looking? And I was thinking, do I have to explain myself? Of course, I didn't have ID anyway with me, so that would have been like, well, I'm Corey Winfield. They'd be like, yeah, everybody tries to be Corey Winfield, buddy.
Yeah, but it had our address on it.
Yeah, I had no ID.
You just screwed up.
I'm just some dude, and I was like, I don't know, I look like a...
See, and somebody would have gotten a microphone the other day, he screwed up, and we would have gotten kitty litter.
Yeah, but I took that back. These FedEx, I don't know,
Good.
man.
Yeah, he's got something. I don't know. You're not right, though.
Man,
his stats are not that good.
The what are?
His stats.
Yeah,
of delivery accomplishments in the right.
Yeah, I'll rather take
places.
a $200 microphone setup over some kitty litter.
At least it was like 5 pounds of kitty litter.
No, it was like 20.
Was it?
Yeah, it might have been 30. Felt like 100. I lifted it up, threw it over my shoulder.
Either way, it's not a good trade-off.
No, it's not. But I had to, at that moment, though, I was mad. I was frustrated. Nothing I could do. You go through Amazon and they tell you, in 48 hours, hit us up. Let us know if that's still missing. Mm-hmm. And yesterday, the coffee thing we were getting from them, I'm sure they're slammed. I talked about this a couple weeks ago with Lisa from Kirsten's Ride, and her brother, I believe, is a UPS man. And, thanks to them. I'm glad they're still working. I really am, in all honesty. But, I'm sure they're getting slammed, and that dude's probably working 16-hour days, and oops, he missed one. I'm sure his stats really are a lot better than what we're leading on. God, I hope so.
Yeah, they better be. Otherwise, everybody's ending up with all kinds of weird.
We should start doing that. Just mail stuff to our neighbors. Honey. Just
Baby
vibrating
chicks.
away. A bunch of Wish stuff.
Yeah. Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Pinterest.
You can get a... what was I looking for one time in... I was looking for hunting stuff for my brother because he hunts, and I thought, Wish, I'm sure there'll be some hunting stuff. Oh, masturbator. And I was like, this will be cool. I think he fishes. And no, it was not a master. It wasn't something that baited your hook. And I was like, oh my God. Like, what is that? Like, and then after that, it was all kinds of raunchy stuff popping up out of the middle of nowhere. I'd search cell phone case cover. Mm-hmm. Nope. I'm getting panties, getting man thongs, and
jeez.
Yeah. So that Wish is a little much, but it would be kind of fun to just kind of send them stuff. Our neighbors. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if people do this kind of thing or
just random acts of kindness, of randomness.
Mm-hmm.
Kind randomness.
Yeah, but you could turn it into like something really either funny or really mean, which I hope people don't turn it into something mean.
No, that's not. No, that wouldn't be the idea.
Yeah, like don't buy like a box of Slim
Fast
or something.
They open up in front of their husband. Something just so way weird.
Gift wrapped.
Yeah.
Butt plug.
Jeez. Why did you join an underwear club?
We should send them stickers or something, though. On the real. Like, we can mail them out. Send them 217 gear. I don't know. And that's... I was thinking about this, too. We do have, like... On our website, we have a shop. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take it down. It's nothing we really wanted to do to make money. We don't have, like, actual printing press. We just have a few things. We can make some shirts. But what I was thinking about doing, though, and we could auction them off, is like that white sweatshirt I made the other day. Like people on Facebook were like, "Oh, I want one. Oh, that's cool. I want one." Well, there you go. We have one. It's up for auction. You know, whoever bids the highest on it ends on this week or whatever. And then just take, when we get like inspired to make something, or we could have cool designs. You're an artist, Marney. You could design something. You could do it freehand. You know, there will only be one of those shirts in the world. And, you know, auction it off and use that money, you know, to go into our fund for insurance and all that stuff. And gas money to get people to meetings. And, you know, I don't know. I just think that will work better than, hey, go buy a T-shirt, go buy a sweatshirt, you know?
Yeah. That's just, that's just how it worked out right now for, you know, the time being. It works. Yeah. At least for the people that we've made shirts for so far. Most of them.
Yeah.
I think we'll still make them up. I ordered a bunch the other day to make up, so.
Yeah. So if you have a color, a size, and you're like, hey, you know, I want you to make medium black hoodie or black hat or whatever.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, let us know. And we'll put it up for auction. And if you are the highest bidder, then there you go. You win it.
Yeah.
I think that's, not going to brag or nothing. That's a pretty good idea.
That's a great idea.
Come a long way since yesterday.
Yep.
Yep. I'm coming up, as they say in the porn industry. Or getting up. But I don't know what they say. Yeah, so I'm glad you had a good day. I'm glad that you have your blog out at 217recovery.com. It's called P.S. I'm Grateful. And you'll see it. It'll be under the drop down under blogs. If you scroll down on the home page, you'll be able to see it, I think, because it's one of the 2 most recent blogs. But after that, it goes away. So on the bottom, even if you scroll down, you'll see it'll say Broken and Beautiful Monday, Spiritual Asylum, and then P.S. I'm Grateful. You can click on that. And from mine, it always throws me back up to the top of the screen. But then I just scroll back down, and then it'll have all of them that are listed under that category, except it won't have Anna 303 650s because hers aren't in the right section. So it won't have all of hers, but it'll have some of them. So I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, check out Marnie's blog.
Does she have a schedule? I know you do yours on Mondays.
I do mine on Monday. I don't know. They're just kind of all over the place. Are you going to have a schedule?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, today's Tuesday, so.
Yeah, I know.
You do it. How often are you going to do it?
I'll do for sure once a week.
Big commitment.
Don't give me that look. I'm telling you, the looks this guy gives.
Well, I mean, you could do twice a week.
Was that a question?
Well,
or suggestion?
Both.
Both? Yeah, I can do twice a week. Part of what I wrote in my very first blog was there's so much stuff that I think about that I need to write down and I never do, so it gives me a reason to. So my first blog is kind of just like a introduction to, to the fact that I have one.
But I think it'll help you though in your recovery, and you kind of mentioned that in there that Anna says it's helped her so much. It just lets her get stuff off her chest, and it's caused her a little bit of strife sometimes when she'll put something down in there, and then she'll do a podcast, and then somebody says, oh, she said this and this and that, and then they don't even listen to the podcast, and then they just start sending her nasty grams like, can't believe you'd say that about so and so, blah blah blah. And she's like, I didn't. Did you listen to the podcast? Well, no, but so and so told me you said this, and well, go listen and let me know, because never said it. Yeah. And that's the cool thing about a blog too, is you can write it down and it's there, and
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm kind of approaching it, I feel like would be the best for me as like a journal, somewhat of a journal. So I guess it kind of helps that I don't feel like I have to do it every day. But if something comes to me, then I can write it that day. That's why I don't want to commit to like a day of the week. But yeah, I'll definitely try to do. I'll do 2 a week.
Yeah, I think that's good. When Anna first started, she was doing it every single day.
I remember that.
What a chore that was. And you know what? She did it. And yeah, there was days here or there missed, but man, she was on top of it. And she was very early in recovery then when she started that blog.